Kunja Bihari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Jamunatira Vanachari. Jamunatira Vanachari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Jamunatira Vanachari. Jamunatira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jayam Vishnupad Paramamsa Parirajacharya Satar Sata Shri Srimad Divine Grace Asa Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Sakho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhaktivinda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyamakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki, Tulsi Devi Ki Jai, Samaveta Bhaktivedanta Ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Pramanande, all glories to the humble devotees, all glories to the humble devotees, all glories to the humble devotees, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Garuga. Glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Okay, Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, Chapter 70, Lord Krishna's daily activities continued. Text 42 through 44 today. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayat Nashta Preshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatītam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki Omagyan Timarandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swaparantikam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharne Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatcha Dishatarne Panchakalpatrubhyascha Kripa Sindhibhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, text number 42, 42. Tasman Deva Kratu Bade. Bhavanta Vai Suradaya. Didrikshava Sameshanti. Rajanascha yashashvinah. Translation. O Lord, exalted devotees and glorious kings, eager to see you, will all come to that best of sacrifices. There's a short purport by Srila Prabhupada. The Acharyas explain that Narada here means to say that since all the great personalities will come, especially to see Lord Krishna, he should also come to that sacrifice. So you're remembering that Narad Muni is speaking, no? Narad Muni. Yes, Narad Muni is inviting Lord Krishna to King Yudhishthira's Rajasuya sacrifice. So he's giving some reasons why he should come. Text 43. Shravanat kirtanat dhyanat pujante vasayina tava brahma mayasyesha kim uteksha vimarshina. And translation. Translation. O Lord, even outcasts are purified by hearing and chanting your glories and meditating upon you, the absolute truth. What then to speak of those who see and touch you? Purport. Srila Sridhar Swami interprets the word Brahma-mayasya to mean Brahma-gana-murti, of the concentrated form of the absolute truth. We can speak on this, but I think we'll continue on, finish our verses here. We'll come back. Okay. Text 44. Yasyāmalaṁ divi yaśaḥ prathitaṁ rasāyāṁ. Yasyāmalaṁ divi yaśaḥ prathitaṁ rasāyāṁ. Bhūmau chate bhuvana-maṅgala dig-vitānam. Bhūmau chate bhuvana-maṅgala dig-vitānam. Mandākinīti divi bhogavatīti cādho. Mandākinīti divi bhogavatīti cādho. Gaṅgeti ceha caraṇāmbu punāti viśvam. Gaṅgeti ceha caraṇāmbu punāti viśvam. Yasyāmalaṁ divi yaśaḥ prathitaṁ rasāyāṁ. Bhūmau chate bhuvana-maṅgala dig-vitānam. Mandākinīti divi bhogavatīti cādho. Gaṅgeti ceha caraṇāmbu punāti viśvam. Okay. Yaśyāmalaṁ divi yaśaḥ prathitaṁ rasāyāṁ. Bhūmau chate bhuvana-maṅgala dig-vitānam. Mandākinīti divi bhogavatīti cādho.
Yasyāmalaṁ divi yaśaḥ prathitaṁ rasāyāṁ.
Yasyāmalaṁ divi yaśaḥ prathitaṁ rasāyāṁ.
Bhūmau chate bhuvana-maṅgala dig-vitānam.
Bhūmau chate bhuvana-maṅgala dig-vitānam.
Mandākinīti divi bhogavatīti cādho.
Mandākinīti
yasyāmalaṁ divi prathitaṁ rasāyāṁ
yasyāmalaṁ divi yaśaḥ prathitaṁ rasāyāṁ bhūmau chate bhuvana-maṅgala dig-vitānam mandākinīti divi bhogavatīti cādho gaṅgeti ceha caraṇāmbu punāti viśvam. Lady. Yasyāmalaṁ divi yaśaḥ prathitaṁ rasāyāṁ bhūmau chate bhuvana-maṅgala dig-vitānam mandākinīti divi bhogavatīti cādho gaṅgeti ceha caraṇāmbu viśvam. Yasyāmalaṁ divi yaśaḥ prathitaṁ rasāyāṁ bhūmau chate bhuvana-maṅgala dig-vitānam mandākinīti divi bhogavatīti cādho gaṅgeti ceha caraṇāmbu punāti viśvam. Anybody else? Yasya. Whose? Amalam. Spotless. Divi. In heaven. Yaśaḥ. Fame. Pratitam. Disseminated. Rasāyāṁ. In the subterranean region. Bhūmau. On the earth. Cha. And. Te. Your. Bhuvana. For all the worlds. Maṅgala. O Creator of good fortune. Dig. In or of the universal directions. Dig-vitānam, the expansion or decorative canopy. Mandākinīti, called mandākinī. Divi, in heaven. Bhagavatīti, called Bhagavati. Cha, and. Adha, below. Gaṅgeti, called Ganga. Cha, and. Iha, here on the earth. Charana, from your feet. Ambu, the water. Punāti, purifies. Viśvam, the whole universe. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada. Jai. My dear Lord, you are the symbol of everything auspicious. Your transcendental name and fame is spread like a canopy all over the universe, including the higher, middle, and lower planetary systems. The transcendental water that washes your lotus feet is known in the higher planetary systems as the Mandakini river, in the lower planetary systems as the Bhogavatīti, and in this earthly planetary system as the Ganges. This sacred transcendental water flows throughout the entire universe, purifying wherever it goes. And purport. This translation, this translation is based on Srila Prabhupada's Krishna. Sridhar Swami mentions that the word dig-vitānam indicates that Lord Krishna's transcendental glories spread throughout the universe like a cooling canopy over the universal directions. In other words, the whole world can find shelter under the cooling shade of the Lord's lotus feet. Thus the Lord is bhuvana-maṅgala, the symbol of everything auspicious for this world. So, very nice description here about the purifying feature of the Lord. Krishna is the Param Dhamma, Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. Krishna is the supreme pure. So, Srila Prabhupada gives example that you can't mix water and oil. It doesn't mix. So, in order to associate with Krishna, one can't come to Krishna consciousness in a contaminated condition. One has to be purified. Of course, purification, sometimes we think, oh, this is very easy. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. Oma pavitra pavitra va, sarvavastam gatopi va, yasmarat pundarikaksham sabaya bhyantara suchi. We become purified very quickly like this. We think it's a very simple process of Krishna consciousness. And in one sense it is. We can become purified. Even here, text 43, very nice verses there. Shravanat kirtanat dhyanat puyantente vasayina. That even outcasts, that ante vasayina, it means outcasts, puyante, become purified. And how is that? Shravanat kirtanat dhyanat. Simply by chanting, hearing, and remembering. Who? What is that? Tava Brahmamayasya. That Krishna is that Param Dhamma, Param Brahma. He's here, Brahmamayasya yaśaḥ. Lord of the, he is the source of the Brahman effulgence. And the source of everything that is. Janmadhyasya yata, that param satyam param dhimahi. First verse is Srimad Bhagavatam. It's described that this whole Srimad Bhagavatam is meant for this process to bring us to this param satya dhimahi, to meditate on that supreme personality of God and supreme absolute truth, because then we can become purified. But that purification, we have to understand that this purification, this is not something so simple that one has to remain pure. He can't go on with his. The Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur gave example of the wedding party. You've heard of the wedding party, you know, maybe most of you. That the wedding party was making some plan to trip in Bengal. All the transportation used to be out by the waterways, so many rivers and streams in there. So they were, wedding party was supposed to go to some town for the next day, wedding ceremony or whatever it was. So they got in the boat at night, and their wedding party, they fell asleep, and they woke up the next morning and they saw they were in the same spot. I said, what is that? Says, what happened? Boatman said, I was rowing all night long. I was rowing and rowing. And yeah, but we're in the same spot. So the boatman found out, oh, the anchor is there. So this is a little problem. The anchor is there. We have our material, attachments. If we have this material attachments to this body, senses, the mind, we can't make real progress in Krishna consciousness. That's not possible. Someone has to, this Maharaj was chanting nice bhajan the other day. Vishaya chadiya kabe shura habeman. You have to give up these attachments to the sense gratification. Vishaya chadiya. Kabe Shuddha Habaiman. Then mind becomes purified. When mind has become purified, then Kabe Haba Shubha, what is it? Kabe Hama Harebo Shri Vrindavan. Then we can actually appreciate this holy abode of Vrindavan. Srila Prabhupada is so kind, he's brought this Vrindavan mood all over the world, and we shouldn't, we can't minimize the importance of that work, and we can't also, of course, minimize that we're here, this Krishna Balaram temple is here in Sri Vrindavan Dham. This is a very special place. And one has to take advantage of that by taking up that anchor of attachments to the material life. So anyway, this nice verse is there. Sometimes, in the beginning of the movement especially, Srila Prabhupada faced some obstacles. Even Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur faced obstacles in his preaching that, one has to be born, he has to be born in a good family, he can't become purified. But here it's described very nicely. And there's actually this practically same teaching comes in many times in the Srimad Bhagavatam. I was particularly remembering one place when Nanda Maharaj and the cowherd men, they wanted one day to worship Lord Shiva. They went to Ambikavan. So there's sometimes discussion by the acharyas where this Ambikavan is. There's some Ambikavan. It was supposed to be on the bank of the Saraswati River. So there's talk that perhaps they went to Gujarat, but usually they stay in Braja. So there's one also at least it used to be at the entrance of Mathura from Vrindavan, some place called Ambikavan, where Lord Shiva is situated. Anyway, when they were taking rest that night, there was one big serpent came and started swallowing Nanda Maharaj. And Nanda Maharaj, of course, he has no shelter other than Krishna. He called out for Krishna's help, and Krishna, the cowherd men, they were trying to stop this snake from swallowing Nanda Maharaj with sticks and burning sticks like that, but the snake was very determined that without Krishna's help, there was no saving Nanda Maharaj. So Krishna came there and he simply touched the snake with his feet, and the snake took on the form of a Vidyadhar named Sudarshan. And he said, he explained to Krishna that he had been cursed by some sages in the line of Angira Muni, and that he says practically the same words, not the same words, but the same meaning is there. Brahma danda vimuktoham sadyaste chutta darshanat. That simply by your touch, Brahma danda, this curse of the brahmanas, vimuktoham. I've been released from this curse. These brahmanas had cursed this Sudarshan Vidyadhara to take this birth as a snake, and he became purified simply by that touch. And it says, Ya nama grinam akilan shrotrin atmanam evacha. This very this Harinam, Abhinatvan Nama Namino. Krishna is very mercifully appeared in this holy name in Kali Yuga, and so purifying that we have opportunity that to remain always in this pure condition. We want to remain in this pure condition so that we can associate with that supreme pure Krishna. So he says that Sadhya Punanti Kim Puyas Tasya Sprishta Padahite. He said that simply by seeing you, one becomes purified. What to speak of that touch, that from the lotus feet of Krishna he touched that snake. And here the same thing. Puyanti te vyasayana Shravanat kirtanat dhyanat, simply by hearing and chanting the holy name and remembering the holy name. One can also remember the holy name. This is part of Sankirtan. Tava Brahma Mayas Yesha Kim, what is it? Kim Uttik Shabi Marshina. That what to speak of those who see and touch you. So we have to appreciate these pujaris. They're coming on the altar and actually touching the Supreme Lord. What to speak of seeing Him. We're seeing the deities every day. The pujaris have the great fortune of touching the deity. And in this way, one should always remain in this pure condition. This Kapila Deva also says that, actually, maybe it's Devahuti. He says, Aho bata swapacho togerian. I think it's Devahuti says that, doesn't she speak? Aho bata swapacho. Swapacho means those who eat the dog, the very lowest class of men in Vedic society. Aho bata swapacho. They're glorious, she says. Aho bata swapacho togerian. Gerian means they're greatly fortunate. Yaj jibagri nama tubhyam. Yeah, tubhyam means Devahuti is speaking this now. She's saying that the touch of their holy name on their tongues, they become glorious, Gerian. Yaj jibagri vartate nama tubhyaste tapustapaste juhuvu shashnur Brahmanu Churnama Grinanti Yete. That simply by chanting the holy names, even the outcast, here we see outcasts, even the dog eaters, they become purified. So one has to, if one always, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommend the Kirtaniya Sadahari, not to, that is, I think, yesterday, day before we were hearing, no, actually a few days ago, about the highest type of religion, Savai Pamso Paro Dharmo Yato Bhaktira Roksche, that one should, devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the highest, Paro Dharma, the highest type of religion. But next couple lines are there also. It says, Ahaitaki apratiyata, yayatma suprasiditi. If we want real satisfaction, this ahaitaki means what? Ahaitu, no motivation. One of my favorite lines, Srila Prabhupada said that a pure devotee is one who has no motivation. He may not be very advanced, but he has no motivation. He said like that he may not be very advanced, but he has no motivation. We don't worship Krishna. We don't want to make business with Krishna. Prahlad Maharaj says, Nasa Britya Savaivanik. It's just a mercantile exchange. If we have some kind of desire that we want to exchange with Krishna, that I'll serve you, then maybe I can get a nice car and a nice house and a wife and children like this. So one has to just give up everything, surrender to Krishna, just like who's that? Draupadi, when they were trying to disrobe her. She surrendered everything. So, where was he? So, how to become purified? This also mentions that, and I think Narottam Das Thakur, he says, Gangara Parasa Haile Paschate Pavan. Here we're talking in this 44 verse, talking a little bit about the Ganges system, the river system of Ganges, how the Ganges flow through the higher planets is the Mandākinīti river, and the lower planets is Bhogavatīti, and the earthly planets is the Ganges. This sacred transcendental water flows throughout the entire universe, purifying wherever it goes. So this is a fact that the Ganges is very purifying by taking bath in the holy places. Yat tirtha buddhi shilile nakarhichich. That's not the real benefit of the holy places. We go to the holy places it's described that you can get purified. Gangara parasya hoile paschate pavan. You takes some time. You can become purified in this way. Paschate pavan means little bit takes some timing. But then Narottam Das Thakur, he goes on that darshana pavitra hoile tomar gun. That's the darshan, just the sight. What to speak of here, the sight of Krishna. Sometimes Krishna gives more. We heard something like that. Mad bhakta puja vyadika. That Krishna gives more importance to his devotees. So darshana pavitra hoile. That's simply by seeing the pure devotee. We had experience, we seeing Srila Prabhupada, immediately we felt all our troubles, all sinful activities became purified. We immediately feel so joyful. That association is there. So all the devotees, of course, Rupa Goswami we were talking in Alachua, where I'm from, coming from Alachua, Florida. We were reading from the 22nd chapter of Madhya Lila, and there it's described, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is describing to Sanatana Goswami the process of devotional service, and there he gives some description of the different classifications of devotees. And Srila Rupa Goswami, he also summarizes that very succinctly in his Upadeshamrita, very quickly, everything covered. Very nice instructions are there. He says, Krishneti yasya giritam manasadriyeta, that anyone who's chanting the holy name of Krishna, he says Krishna's name. Anyway, have some meditation on that. But actually, yeah, we want to get Srimati Radharani's mercy, in Vrindavan especially. And there's one line Srila Prabhupada quotes in one of his Vyas Puja offerings to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, something like Shamam Shavalach Prapadye, and then it goes backwards. It says that one wants to get the mercy of Srimati Radharani, he surrenders to Krishna, and if one wants to get the mercy of Krishna, he surrenders to Radharani. So actually, Radha Bhaktas, they should be chanting Krishna, Krishna. If you want to get Srimati Radharani's mercy, Radharani is very much attached to Krishna. And Srila Prabhupada mentioned, my meditation is that we used to preach like this, that I used to make life members in India in the 80s especially, late 70s in Bombay. And I used to mention that this idea, we want to enjoy our wealth without Krishna, this is the mentality of Ravana. So Srila Prabhupada mentioned like that many times, that we don't want to enjoy Krishna's energies without Krishna. We have to see everything with Krishna consciousness. This is the Krishna consciousness movement. So this is because Srila Prabhupada was a very dear servant, Srimati. And this is the process of our Krishna consciousness movement, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. This way we get both mercies. This is the best process. This is called the Maha Mantra, and we should have full faith in this. This is also in the same section of Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 22. Shraddhavan Janahe Bhakti Adhikari Uttam Madhyam Kanishta Shraddha Anusari. That according to our degree of faith, one is classified according to this different degree of Vaishnava. So we want to try to make advancement in our Krishna consciousness. We have to associate with devotees that can give us more and more faith in our process of our Krishna consciousness movement. We don't have to go anywhere else. This is the best place to be. Srila Prabhupada said everything here within the walls of our Krishna Balaram temple, and you have the greatest association here. And the guidebooks, best guidebooks, Srila Prabhupada has given us the greatest opportunity to bring our lives to the highest platform. We just have to develop that faith more and more by practicing this Krishna consciousness movement and chanting this Maha Mantra as glorified here, glorified by Devahuti, and glorified by, we said, Sudarshan, the Vidyadhara, Yan Nama Grinan Akilan. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur analyzes this statement of the Vidyadhara very nicely in our Chaitanya Bhagavat Gita. Sadhya Punāti. That everyone can become purified, this Sankirtan movement. Therefore, it's just like here we're reading bhuvana-maṅgala, that bhūmau chate bhuvana-maṅgala dig-vitānam, that Krishna's your transcendental name and frame is spread like a canopy all over the universe. You are the symbol of everything auspicious. So this holy name has all the potencies. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said like that, no? Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis, that all potencies are in this holy name of the Lord. And we have to take that heart and soul. All right, I'm going to stop there. I don't have any computers or anything. Anybody has some questions or comments? Sorry, Hare Krishna.
We've been hearing about not having any material desires, nadanang, najanang, nasundaring, but we can have spiritual desires. But you were mentioning something about devotees not motivated, or
oh yes,
we have motivational speeches every morning, in Bhagavatam class, which are to motivate us towards, even like for Sankirtan or marathons. We want to inspire or motivate the devotees. So how do we draw the line between spiritual motivation and spiritual desires, and material motivation and material desires?
Yeah, that is the pleasure of Krishna. This, someone, while I was here, I used to live here some time ago, I heard that akama, aksharanam akamosmi, this in the Bhagavad Gita 10th chapter, I think it is, akamosmi, Krishna says of all the letters, I am this So akama, sometimes Srila Prabhupada translates as free from all desires, free from all material desires. It can also be understood in that way that akama means akarosmi, that Krishna is that the Sanskrit letter, alphabet, the Hindi alphabet, e, u, that first letter is Krishna. So akama means also to desire Krishna. We have to desire very strongly the pleasure of Krishna. Krishnarti, what is that? Something Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, that one should try to please Krishna in all his activities. And it was also Bhagavad Gita that Yad Karoshi, I think you quoted the other day, Yad Karoshi, Yad Ashnashi, Yad Jtahoshi Dadasi. Whatever we do for Krishna's pleasure. And how is Krishna pleased? By pleasing his representative, the spiritual master, and his servants. That's actually another nice verse that, what is that? Siddhir bhavati vaneti, that there's some kind of doubt. Siddhi means perfection. Siddhir bhavati va-na-neti. That whether one gets perfection or not, samsayo citta sevina. That there's some doubt whether one can get perfection by serving Krishna. There's some verses there like that. There's Siddhir Bhavati, whether one can achieve perfection by serving Krishna, there's maybe some doubt. What is that next line? Siddhir Bhavati Vaneti Samsayo Chitta Sevina. You know this? Samsayastu Dhat Bhakta Paricharya. Paricharya Sevanam, yeah. But he says that that there's no doubt that by serving the devotee, that's the point. That by serving the devotee, there's no doubt of achieving perfection. That is the point. So, the spiritual master is there, the spiritual master's representatives are there. And, by serving in this way,
What about being motivated? I mean, generally, to accomplish something, you need some motivation or some kind of, excited about doing something. So how do we, you said that we have no motivation, but I think there should be some motivation, right?
Yeah, he should. If one wants to make any progress in life, he has to be motivated. I think it comes to mind also the other verse by Srila Rupa Goswami that kriyatam yadi kutopi labhyate, that if you want to Krishna bhakti, we should try to, at least sometimes we want to have Krishna bhakti, otherwise why we're sitting here. We don't want to have something, if you want to have some bank balance, you should go out there and open up a shop or something. But if you want Krishna bhakti, then there's one price that one can pay. What is that? Tatralolyam, ekalam mulyam. One has to be very greedy for that. So unless you're really, if you want to type of liberation, if you're trying to become liberated or something, maybe you're not in the right place, because this is for Krishna bhakti. This is the Krishna bhavanamrita sangha. This is for developing Krishna consciousness, and if you want Krishna consciousness, one has to be very greedy for it. That's the point. That's the price that one has to pay for that Krishna consciousness, greed. One should be very motivated. So much motivated. I don't know how much. As much as you can be. Yeah? Is that right?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, for the wonderful class. You mentioned that Vishaya chariya kobe shuddha hobe mon. Means we must try heart and soul to get rid of the Vishayas. But in order to maintain ourselves to be able to perform devotional service, we need to do some work. So in this way, are we not getting attached to Vishayas? Suppose that I am all alone here and I don't have any business here. So how will I be able to survive here? For that I need to work.
One has to maintain his body, yes. Yeah, this is I think in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that it's not possible to have pure love of God in this material world. Otherwise, how can one maintain his body? He has, if one has no other, we have to maintain the body, and this body is, what is it? It's a bag of stool. So one has to act accordingly. He's given a pure devotee, he can see this, body has been given to him by Krishna, and he can see, okay, I have to maintain it. Prahlad Maharaj says that like that, no, tadapya dhruva artadam. He said that even though this body is miserable, temporary, jatrasya hi dhruva, is going to die. This body is destined to die as a body of bag of mucus, bile, stool. Still artadam. It has some value. It has some very nice value for our cultivation of Krishna consciousness. And if we take care of this body, it can give us that advancement by helping us to chant the holy name, associate with the devotees, serve the devotees, and serve Shri Krishna Balaram. So yeah, we have to, I think sometimes it's described just like salt. You have to, if you put too much salt, everything's ruined. If you put too little, there's no taste. So you have to maintain the body. You have to have some kind of, at least in this material world, you have to continue. That is the minimum. Yadricha labha santushta. One should be satisfied with what comes simply. All right, is that okay?
Yeah, it's all right. So it means that when we are aged, when we have a bank balance, when we needn't worry about money and taking care of ourselves, then we'll be able to, I think, we'll be able to concentrate our mind on Krishna almost all the time. The main problem is that we need to have money, and I am without a bank balance.
Yeah, it's not a matter of time. It's not a matter of age. No. There's high-teki means there's no impediments. There's no material arrangements that you can make that you can become more Krishna conscious. That's not a question of growing older, then you'll become more Krishna conscious, or by this bank balance you'll become more Krishna conscious. It's all your desire. Lolyam, ekalam mulyam. Only one qualification. You have to want it.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
You already took away when I was making my journey to Vrindavan.
Krishna loves you.
And by begging the Titi, I came to Vrindavan from Siliguri.
Krishna loves you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I also got this sloka, that one who is favored by Krishna, he takes away everything. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Prabhu, very much for the class. You mentioned that the sight of Srila Prabhupada was a wonderful special experience. And I hear that actually Srila Prabhupada, he was physically present when you were already a devotee, but now he's still, many devotees say, he's still present in ISKCON, and we can still feel this presence and this sight of Srila Prabhupada. Can you elaborate a little bit about that?
No, Srila Prabhupada's representatives there. One can associate with Srila Prabhupada by reading his books. You can feel Srila Prabhupada's presence like that. Reading his books, you just Bhakta Shruta Gehita. We should hear in the association of devotees. You discuss Srila Prabhupada's books in the association of devotees. Become very purifying. There's no Srila Prabhupada. He said that just like Arjuna heard directly from Krishna, so you can hear also by reading Bhagavad Gita. If you have the association of devotees and hear and chant these glories, here it is just like that, which describes Shravanat, Kirtanat, Dhyanat. Bhuyante vasayana. That one becomes purified in this way. You can. I mean, Srila Prabhupada also said that about Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, sometimes the grandfather is more merciful than the father, so you're not bereft. If you want Krishna's mercy, Krishna's benediction, you can get. I don't think there's any impediment.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, anything else? Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki